Action.
Welcome, welcome. Who do we have here today? Introduce yourself.
I am Linda Gentry, and thanks for having me today. How are you doing?
We are so delighted. Thank you so much for being here. I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. So, I'm going to ask you about your amazing path of everything you've done because you have done it all from modeling to acting to script writing to dancing to everything. So, I just want you to let me know how the creativity field got started. When did you know you wanted to be in the creativity field?
I think probably back in around middle school, I was always involved in something, and it was always something creative. I mean, I remember when we used to make paper shoes and sell them to other kids on the block. That's how crazy it was, but it was something to do. And then eventually, my best friend and I started modeling, and we used to practice and train for hours and hours. And eventually, that turned into a dance group. We had a neighborhood dance ensemble. It was called Chocolate Express. And the modeling group was Savoir Faire Productions. And we did a lot of things for hair shows. We produced our own shows, and everything always had to tell a story. So we weren't just out showing clothes, it was all about the story. So creativity just, it was always there. I used to write stories, creative stories. I used to make up stories for my children. It was just, I mean, I don't
That's
know.
beautiful.
I
Yeah.
think it was just one of those things that it's always, creativity has always been a part of me.
Okay, so would you say that the whole creating stories with your shows and creating stories for your children, did that lead towards script writing?
Absolutely. I think all of the stories that I made up for my children, eventually I did publish a children's book, and that was a lot of fun.
What was that called?
Oh, that was called The Bling Bling Bird.
Ooh, tell me more.
Oh, it was just a little children's book that I wrote and illustrated. It was about a little bird that wanted to decorate itself in jewels, to stand out against all the other birds because he didn't want to look the same. But what he found is that all those jewels made him a target for all the cats in the neighborhood, and the jewels weighed him down. He couldn't fly.
'Cause they was coming after the bling.
Yes. So eventually he realized he had to let go of the bling and just be the bird that he was and let his personality stand out.
Okay, so
So it
where
was a story to say, learn a lesson.
I love that. I love that. And I'm sure kids love that too. Because that's a beautiful lesson to learn. We all have to learn that lesson.
True.
So where do you think from the book and from that, where have you got to now from that?
Well,
What
from things
currently?
like that, then I got more interested in screenwriting, mostly because I was not happy with a lot of the things that I was seeing in film and television. I felt like a lot of black people were portrayed in a way that I felt was just unrealistic and unflattering. And I felt like there's so many other stories that needed to be told and could be told that weren't being told. And rather than complain about it, I decided
Do something
I'll
about it.
tell it myself. So that's how I got into screenwriting and filmmaking.
I love that. So tell me about the recent project that, if you are working on.
Yes, right now we're working on a short film called Rewind with my company, DC Homegrown Entertainment. And we're going into production hopefully this summer. Right now, it's about the fundraising. Can't make a film for free.
Without the money.
Right,
Yeah.
so we're working on the fundraising, but yeah, we're gonna work on shooting that this summer. It's a silent black and white, kind of experimental.
That's
Um,
different.
We're working with a composer out of LA that's doing the music for it,
Okay.
and we're really excited about it, and that's called Rewind.
Okay, I'm excited to see that. I haven't seen a silent film being made in the current time in a while.
Yeah,
So,
there's only been a few, and there's a couple of them. One I can recall that was an Academy Award winner.
that's awesome. And I heard you were just in a festival.
Yes, we did take that, we pitched the idea for Rewind at the Annapolis Film Festival. We
Amazing.
came in second,
Amazing.
but we learned a lot and met a lot of good people, made some good connects.
It's all about
So-
the networking. So
Absolutely.
That's
So I
awesome.
was real excited about that.
Okay, okay. So is there anything else that you want to tell me about any upcoming projects or
Um,
anything about?
Right now, the goal is to work toward Rewind. We also have a play that we kind of put on hold It's
Okay.
called Unspoken Word.
Okay.
It's kind of poetry driven, but that'll be coming up probably next year.
Okay.
So
Well, that
right
sounds
now it's River
amazing.
Rewind.
Look, I'm so happy to have you here. It was so nice to meet
Hey,
you.
it was good to meet you, and thanks so much.
Thank you. You have an amazing night. And you guys, this is Lina Gentry, upcoming entrepreneur. Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.